Hello, everyone. Welcome to AnCan's art class. This is the November edition, okay? November 2025. I hope you guys have fun, all right? We're going to be doing patterns again, except this time in a shape. So a fall shape of your choice. So I've got a couple pumpkins here. I have a leaf. I have an acorn. So whichever one you choose, totally fine with me. Have fun with it, okay? I am going to go through the shapes themselves and how to do each of these shapes. However, if you want to do something else, that's totally fine, okay? If you want to do like, I don't know, cloud, something not fall related, different leaf shape, a deer, I don't know, fox shape. That would be amazing actually if you could do that. But again, if you want to do a shape of your choice, that is totally fine. And then after that, once we go through the actual shapes and drawing the outlines of those, then I'll go through how to do the actual patterns that we can fit inside of the shapes. So that's where the magic really can happen. So I have a bunch of patterns that we can start off with. But really, I want you guys to just play around with it, have fun with it. Echo. Is that all good? Okay.
That was me, but I'm fixing it.
It's okay. That's okay. I want you guys to have fun with the colors, have fun with the line work, but also the colors of the line work too. Okay, so you can use Sharpie for a more of a bold look, but if you happen to have acrylic markers, that would work amazing too, or even like gel pens, that would work amazing. You can see very subtle gel pen in here. I think I use white on top of that. I think. Over here you can see that I have what is it? Like a yellow acrylic marker and a purple acrylic marker, or no, a fuchsia acrylic marker, and orange as well. So have fun with the colors too. You can stick with fall themes or not. And again, I'll have like a little cheat sheet for you guys, and I'll show you guys this a little bit later as well. So two kind of cheat sheets for different types of doodles that you can do. And I also have a handy dandy book that I can bring out too. So you're gonna need some watercolors. So the watercolors are for the background. So this is for the base color, like that orange and the green, purple base color of like anything else you might need. So watercolors. And for brushes, I would say like a small flat, just to kind of like paint the entire thing. Okay. So a small flat, maybe an optional like a medium, what is it? A medium round brush, optional. Oh, good. Other people entering the room. Um, Optional also a tiny brush, just in case you want to do any delicate details using a round brush. Maybe do some of the patterns with a round brush. Totally optional. That is a thing that you can do as well. Okay. What else? I went over the brushes. We're going to want a pencil and an eraser. So pencil and eraser because we're going to want to draw our things as well. So a Sharpie or some kind of permanent marker or just something that won't bleed with water on top of it or water underneath it. So again, Sharpies are great. Any permanent marker is great for that. You can also use, just go dive straight into your acrylic paint markers if you have those. If you ever want to test whether something is good and whether or not it's going to actually run when you put water on it, you can always take your pen or instrument of choice, make a little test on a little test piece of paper, and go over it with some water, a little bit of water. If it runs, then don't use that one. If it doesn't, then you're great. You're good to go. Now that was a Sharpie. I knew that wasn't going to move anywhere. Set that aside. Okay, so I went over the pencil, some sort of permanent marker or other pen for those bold lines. I went over any kind of like funky color, fancy color. So where'd they go? my acrylic markers. I'm going to use acrylic markers or gel pens, anything fun like that. What else? What am I missing? Scissors. So optional, okay? You don't have to cut it out if you don't want to. You can just make it on a plain piece of paper and keep it there on the paper if that's what you want, okay? But I don't know. I was just in like a cutting out mood. That's just kind of what I wanted to do. So I went with it. So scissors, if you have an X-Acto blade and like something to put underneath it to cut it out, you're welcome to use that too. Just be very careful with that. What else? Water and napkins. I think that's it. Get your water and napkins. Yeah, that should be it. Is there any questions before we get going?
So you're saying acrylic markers. What can you show me what that looks like?
Yeah, so there's a ton of different brands, but like these kinds of markers that I shake up.
Uh,
Yeah,
I
so
have
like
it's hard to get it to flow.
sometimes you have to shake it, sometimes you have to like do this kind of thing first before it
Uh-huh.
comes out.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes a combination of both of those.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a pain, but they're well worth it if you can get it to come out.
I've got
What else? Uh-huh.
work with them.
You have what?
I have them, but I just don't work well with them. I guess it's hard to get them out.
Every brand's different too. Like every brand, like some of them will give you more of a hard time. I think I got lucky with whatever this brand is. I got my scissors. It's funny because I have either way too little scissors or way too like heavy duty scissors for this one. Just like no in between. Okay. Any other questions? I am happy to answer any questions you might have. There's no question that is too little, too dumb. Throw them out there. Okay.
So is this, do
Yeah.
you know this brand?
Yeah. Where are you, Marcy? Where is your thing keeps disappearing on me? What is that? Oh, is that Royal Langnickel? I don't think I've heard of the brand or I've used the brand, but I've never like used those specific acrylic markers. Have you tested one of them out yet?
Oh yeah, I've tried all of them.
Have you tried all of them? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I've never tried those before, but I know the brand.
Well, you probably have a better brand that's flowing. This one
I
doesn't
don't
flow.
know. These are from I don't know who bought these. These are from the what is it? One of the other nonprofits that I work with. So somebody bought it. I guess they knew what they were doing. I don't think they knew what they were doing. But that's okay. Any other questions? All
Hey,
right.
hey, Hannah. I had a quick
Yeah.
question about your leaf.
Yeah, my
It
leaf.
looked kind of shiny.
Yes, yes.
So how did you make that shiny sheen?
Yes, I'm really glad that you brought that up. I actually have a different side to that as well. I wanted to do something different with it. This is not something that I talked about like in the email that I sent you guys, but I went over it with Mod Podge. So this is like the glossy version.
Got it.
So
Okay. It looks
that was
very
when
pretty.
Thank you. Yeah, I wanted to have some kind of sheen. So that is an option for you guys for later. So after it's had like a day to dry, that is an option. You can go over it with some kind of medium, whether it's Mod Podge or not. There's a lot of different brands out there. So this one just happens to be glossy, so that's why you see that effect. And I also I cut out like the same shape from and glued it to the other side. So that's why it's so shiny. Although I probably could have just drawn on the same sheet of paper. Anyway, so
I
that's why
love
it's
it.
shiny. And the plan is actually to turn this into a little bookmark. So I actually want to like glue a nice ribbon on top of it, maybe on the other side, so I can have a little bookmark. So not that I read too many books. I have some books, but I love the idea of bookmarks, okay? All right, y'all. Other questions? We good? Okay, let's do this. Let me remove my spotlight. I am recording, right? Okay, good. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is draw our shape. Okay, so I'm gonna start first with the pumpkin. And after we draw the shape, then we can fill it in with our color. We don't have to be, like, if you're gonna cut it out, you definitely don't have to be careful with your color whenever we paint it on. So just throwing that out there. I'll start with the, is it the pumpkins? And then I'll do the leaf, and then I'll do the acorn. Now this is just the general shape of the thing that we're drawing, okay? This is not the patterns yet, all right? If you are not cutting your pieces out, then just kind of think about where you want to place your things, so your leaves or your pumpkins or your acorn. Just think about where you want to draw it, because for you, if you're not going to cut it out, then it's going to stay there. For all of us, anybody else who is going to cut it out, then you don't really have to like pay attention to exactly where you're doing it. So for the pumpkin shape, I usually like to start with, what do I do? I go back and forth. Sometimes I like to start with the outside. So one side and then the other side, and it's not always the same size, but that's okay. So there's one side with a little space in between. There's the other side. Kind of looks like parentheses, because I haven't closed the middle, haven't closed the bottom, and I might have to erase some things. From there, I like to do the middle. So this part right here, so it's just a little bit wider on the bottom and the middle. But I like to do that middle portion because it's kind of like an anchor point. And you can widen it or keep it the same way, or if you didn't reach all the way to the bottom the first time around, that's okay. You can erase it. You can maybe stretch it a bit more. I feel like I want mine to be a little bit wider. So I'm going to erase it and maybe fix that. There we go. It's a little bit further down. Where did my big eraser go? I have like a big handheld eraser. I don't know where that went.
Hey, well, for my oats, you wouldn't be here.
So, where's she?
Somebody watching TV. Somebody's watching TV.
2 years older than me in all the right places.
Ew.
Walk her home from.
Okay. So I am going to go ahead and fill in the other sides. So that would be this portion, and then there should have been a line there, but for some reason there's not a line. So fill that in, make it symmetrical. You know, I didn't really make the mark. It's all right.
Can you put the picture down? Might not be easy for you, so I could take a snapshot. No, the other way, like shrink it a little bit, so I could take
Oh yeah.
out of
Here.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I can't see the top of the pumpkins.
There we go. Is that better? There.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. If y'all want to take like a screenshot or like take a picture with your phone.
While I think about it, you know.
Yeah.
I should have done that. How did she do that?
Erase that. Oops. Flipping my things everywhere. Now, let's do that again. There we go. Since I'm going to be cutting this out, I can always fix the bottoms too. Do right now. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the stem that comes up. I happen to love this stem. So, although it is harder to cut it out though. You kind of see that I have some white spots there. So just kind of keep that in mind. It's a lot easier to cut out this one. But you can, if you feel like you can cut around it, then you can certainly curve it. Curves like that are always pretty difficult to cut out, but it is possible. can do that with an X-Acto knife if you happen to feel comfortable enough to use those. Those are sharp though, so be very careful. There we go. So there is my pumpkin. So I want to show you guys how to do the leaf now, just in case you want to do the leaf. Okay. So the leaf, this one, I got kind of lazy with like the edges, but if you happen to have any ideas for other edges, you're welcome to do those. But for any leaf, I always like to start with the middle. So like the line in the middle there. And then after that, I like to start with the bottom portion. So here. And then see if I can make a thin line. If you can, see if you can keep it close to this one. I know it's kind of hard. If you want to keep it at one line, you can certainly do that too. And again, that's the middle. Hello, welcome to the newcomers, Robert and Lisa. Welcome to class. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Okay, so after that, that's when I like to make the general shape of the leaf. So that doesn't include all these little divots inside. So the general shape is going to be more like that. Probably widen this part. Go. And then after that, you can go ahead and modify it. So I like to start at the top section or on the bottom, depending on how I'm feeling that day, I guess. So I can then modify it by going in and then out. And then in. See how I made that section? And then out. I will have to erase this line here. And then out and in. Like that. So I can, if you blinked, I know I did that fast. I have a whole nother section. I did that fast. I tend to do that sometimes. So please feel free to interrupt me if I'm going a little too fast, okay? Okay, erase that. And I'll do the acorn next. Try to keep it as symmetrical as I can, but that may not be possible. Okay.
Are you having 2 or 3 little cut-ins? 3 little cut-ins?
Yeah, 3 little.
3, okay.
Yeah, 3 little cut-ins. It's a good word for it. Phrase. Good phrase for it. There we go. All right, so that's that. That's the leaf. The acorn. Guess I'm out of. Oh. All right, I'm trying to remember, how did I do the acorn? I want to say I started with the overall shape. So kind of like a teardrop shape, except it's a bit more flattened at the top here. So overall shape is a little bit like a teardrop. Or a strawberry. Maybe think of a strawberry. Like that. But then we want to give it a hat like that. So that means we're going to have to go out. We have to make the hat. Oops, it's kind of crooked. Well, it's not bad. So make the hat, but then also kind of bring it in on the sides just a little bit. See that? Bring it in on the sides. So I just made it a bit narrower on the side. And if you want, you can round out the edges. Either round them out or actually this might be a good opportunity to give it a little bit of like a dimension by kind of closing it off like that. See that? Dimension by closing it off. Had to fix it, it was bothering me. There we go. I think that's better, maybe. You guys doing okay? It's awfully quiet.
Heavy breathing.
I know. Now I can hear a pin drop in here. He's concentrating. Oh yes, don't forget the little thing that's sticking up on the acorn stem. So we're gonna draw that right on top. And then erase the line. Now, since I'm going to be cutting these out later, I'm not going to worry too much about the lines on the outside. And whenever we go to color these, I'm not going to worry too much about staying in the lines. In fact, you might drive yourself a little crazy if you did try to stay completely in the lines. As long as you are able to still see your initial pencil lines, you should be fine. Now, you are welcome to outline everything in Sharpie marker right now, especially if it helps you to see your pencil lines a little bit better and keep seeing them later on whenever you actually put the paint on it. However, I'm not going to do that just yet, just because I don't like for it to be set in stone before I put my patterns in, because I just want to that's just me. I just want to have the freedom to be able to break the wall and go outside the line later on. So I'm just going to give myself that little bit of flexibility by not going over it with my permanent marker yet. But you certainly can do that if it helps you see the pencil lines a little bit better. Hope that makes sense. So we'll give you time to just kind of fix up your shapes. If y'all want me to maybe try out another shape, I can do that too, like a cloud.
Getting stoned on the marker. Ooh.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, so for those of you guys who choose to go over it with the marker or the permanent marker right now, I'll give you guys a moment to do that. But again, for me, I'm not going to do that just because I like the ability to just kind of overlap some of these lines, some of these pencil lines later. So I'll just give you guys a moment to do that if that's what you want to do. If you want to be able to see it. So maybe I'll take this moment to ask if there's anyone who's done anything creative or exciting in the last month since we last met.
I went to Vegas and
Ooh.
saw The Wizard of Oz in the
Oh,
Sphere.
no way.
And then we saw Kelly Clarkson.
Oh my God.
We saw a magic show.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
Some other stuff I can't remember. But yeah, but Wizard of Oz was
Oh my
amazing.
That is so cool. I've heard about that. Like I feel like I've seen like little clips of it on on the internet. That must have been so cool just to like see it in the Sphere and
Yeah.
oh my God. So was it the full movie?
No, they had shortened it. They had
Oh.
changed it a bit, but it was basically the movie. It was the
Yeah.
storyline.
Oh,
So,
okay. Oh, that's so cool, Sharon. I love that.
yeah, it was fun.
And you saw Kelly Clarkson. Was that also in the Sphere or was that like separate?
That was in the studio. I don't know. It was a studio
Okay.
session.
Huh.
And she has an amazing voice.
Yeah,
But
she does.
she has the most filthy mouth. I never knew.
No way. That's hilarious.
But she has an awesome voice.
Didn't she have like her own show too?
Yes, she's
She
not allowed to
does, doesn't
cuss on
she?
that one.
That's so funny. I had no idea. Well, that sounds really fun, Sharon. I love that.
It was fun.
I gotta explore Vegas more. I've only been there once.
We go back in January to see the Eagles at the
The
Sphere.
Eagles. Oh my God.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Okay, I'm excited for you. That's awesome. Anybody else do anything creative or exciting in the last month?
Yeah, I got some.
Yeah, what'd you do?
Let's see here. We went to a collage party, the Chicago Collective Collage Society. They had art on exhibition. The collages were unbelievable, Picasso
Really?
level museum piece, and they always have a bunch of magazines and scissors,
Oh,
and people are sitting at the table from all walks of life, collaging in silence, and there was music and a slideshow, and then apart from Dancing with Hippie Chick here and there, we saw the new Frankenstein movie by Del Toro.
oh, nice. Was it good?
I thought it was cool. He's one of my favorite directors.
Yeah,
We've seen Shape of Water and
yeah.
some of his stuff, but he had a pretty cool artistic interpretation of the monster.
Oh, I love that.
I thought he was beautiful, and he added the fact that the monster was immortal.
Okay. Oh, that's so cool. I love Guillermo del Toro. Um, that's so exciting though. So I did not know that a society for collages or collagers even existed. That is so
Yeah, there's one in
cool.
Chicago. There's a collective group, and they
Mm.
really do a good job. And they host free collective college parties at different venues, and they do a great job of promoting it. And I'm a regular attendee.
Oh, really? Okay, that's super cool.
Yeah, and you
Oh,
learn a lot. You learn how to collage with 3D aspects by folding paper and so forth. So there's some really good inspiration there.
that's amazing. I'm gonna have to look that up at some point. That's awesome. How you guys doing? Do you guys need another moment to finish outlining? Because we can do this at any point, okay? Or well, after you finish outlining. So for everybody else, if you want to start coloring your pictures, we can go ahead and do that now. So the leaf, I feel like, in my opinion, might be the most easy. Choose your color, any color, and literally just paint on top of everything. So I'm gonna get my flat brush. There it is. And of course, we want to use lots of water. We are using watercolor. And you're welcome to like make a more complicated color. So maybe you can use a brown or a gray or a black, just a small amount, will go a long way to mix in with any color of your choice. And that's going to dial it down. It's going to tone it down, make it more earthy, a little bit more earthy, depending on how much of it you actually use. As you can see, the bottom of this is my mixing area. What I like to do is I like to choose my colors and then just kind of put a little bit of paint on top of it. So maybe I'll put some brown in there somewhere. And I really like that blue. There's a green. I'll put some in these greens just to kind of prime the watercolor. These will use some purple there. Maybe I'll use some red. I never use red. Should use red more often. Maybe I'll use that yellow because I never use that yellow. I don't know. I may not. I'm probably not going to use all of these colors. There we go. Just to prime it a little bit. Let the water soak through. You don't have to mix any fancy complex colors. You can certainly just dive straight in and just use that. Whatever you are comfortable with doing is totally fine. So I got my paint and I see for me there's a little bit of brown right here already. So I'm just going to add a little more brown. I'm going to go for a muted orange. Let's go for classic fall color, a muted orange. And that's what I'm going to paint my leaf. You are more than welcome to go crazy with it.
Well, we're gonna put a design inside of it, right? So the color isn't gonna show too much, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the color is there as a base, but we're gonna have all these designs on top of it. And
Yeah.
since I'm cutting it out, I don't need to be careful about staying inside the lines.
Well, I'm gonna do both, cut out and non-cut out.
Yeah, see, yeah, nice combo. It's not a bad idea. Now, because I would like to overlap some of my my pencil lines, I'm just gonna go over it. Give myself plenty of space. So my acorns, you know, the usual color is going to be brown or like a grayish brown for the hat. And then anywhere from like brown to green to greenish brown. But if you want like a red acorn, go for it. Pink one. You know what? I'm going to do hot pink.
You do hot pink acorn.
Yeah, why not? This is my world.
That's right.
My acorns. I am going to stay in line inside the lines when it comes to like the hat, like separating the hat and the acorn. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to do like purple and gray. Maybe like purple and like a tiny bit of black. There we go. All right. I don't think these two things came from the same planet. Maybe the acorn came from the planet that had this purple one, purple pumpkin. Ooh, I'm gonna do a blue pumpkin. Again, we are going to be putting a bunch of patterns on top of it, so there's really no need to pay too much attention to your brush strokes. Now I am going to mix a little bit of orange into my blue because I know that that's going to tone it down and make it more of like a muted, desaturated blue. There we go. I love this. I combined blue with orange for this kind of muted blue. Oh man, I hate it when I don't make enough. Happens a lot. I don't always make enough. There we go.
One thing good about when you're gonna cut it out, you don't have to be so neat.
Yeah, that is nice.
I'm making a mess.
Now I am gonna color this green. There's my green. And yeah, me too. I'm gonna be cutting this out, so I need to be super careful with that.
And we don't have to have traditional colors, right?
No,
We can go crazy.
This is this neon. I love this neon. It's reminding me of a video where somebody used AI to create like this beach scene, except the beach was made from glitter and so it's like super shiny, and it had things like unicorns on top of it, and everything was shiny and holographic and pretty and neon and pink. It had like these crazy creatures in it.
As usual, I just messed up my pumpkin.
No, Marcy.
That color's no good.
What color did you use?
Well, I started with orange and I added a little like, I thought it was like a brown, turned out to be a pink. I am having my surgery on my eyes soon, so.
Oh. Oh, yes, that's right. I remember you telling us about that.
So I'll have to try and tone it down a bit.
Oh.
Too much paint, my paper's pitting.
Oh, it's like it's got the little
Yeah, it's
little
pitting.
thing. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's supposed to be watercolor paper too. What a mess. I think I'm gonna throw this away. I'm gonna throw it away.
No,
Start over.
no, Marcy.
Yeah, in the trash it goes.
Now I am going to we do want this to dry a little bit before we put anything on top of it. Now, what happened with this one was I created the patterns themselves using the black Sharpie first. So the black Sharpie first, and then after that, that's when I went in with my white marker, and I just kind of gave it some highlights. I didn't really think too much about it, but it turned out nicely. I like these both. So I just kind of used the white acrylic marker to create these highlights. Oh yeah, I think I used a gel pen as well, although that one's harder to see. But my initial patterns were made using the black Sharpie. Now you don't have to use a black Sharpie. You can use any color you want, okay? Honestly, then I keep saying Sharpie. It didn't have to be a Sharpie, okay? But choose your main pattern, your main source of pattern, and then go with that. So with this one, I chose like a maroon / fuchsia acrylic marker, and that's how I made my patterns. You don't have to stick with one color either. Okay, now I have this little cheat sheet here 2 cheat sheets. So while we're waiting for these guys to dry, I can bring these out and show you where I incorporated each of them in the originals. So of course you have your most simple ones. So spirals, circles, dots, squiggles, lines, scallops, which I actually put down here. But these above lines, those are all the more simple ones, but you can do a lot with them. So this one, for example, you can see the spirals. You can see kind of squiggles right here on the side. Lines and dots, of course, in the very middle right here. This one, maybe like a line and like some huge dots or like circles mixed in with a bunch of tiny little dots everywhere. So there's a lot you can do with just these. Just very simple ones. There's a lot you can do. It's all about repeating it, repetition, rhythm and repetition. Finding patterns in what you're doing, making patterns. Yeah, good idea to screenshot it or take a picture. That way you have.
Hold on, let me get the phone.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Whoops.
Oh shoot, I love those patterns. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah,
Ooh.
these are the very simple ones too. There's a lot you can do with them. Did you get it?
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Okay, good.
Can I see your leaf too? The
Yeah.
other pattern and leaf too, because I like them all.
Yeah, well, actually, this is a good time to point it out.
There
So
we go.
these are the more, I wouldn't even say complicated ones. There's just more to them. So I call the very first one tatami mats just because that's what it looks like to me. Every time I look at it, it just looks like Japanese tatami mats. Of course, vines, number 2. So floral things. Number 3, I call them holly berries because they kind of look like holly berries. Just very simple though. And then scales, scallops, paisleys, and swirls. So you can kind of see paisleys right here, kind of. So there's a little paisleys-ish right there. This is the scallops. This one's literally just lines and circles, circles and dots, spirals. It's just one little one big spiral. And of course the paisleys right there. For the acorn, where'd my acorn go? Oh, duh, right in front of me. There's that swirl, that radiating swirl. And the tatami mats at the top.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I didn't expect the color to kind of sink in, but it did. But that's okay. It's more subtle. So tatami mats on the top. And then this one, got the vines on the left side, the holly berries, the scallops, the scales. So if you have a spare piece of paper, you're welcome to try out any of these things. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to do these things. So maybe I'll start with the tatami mats because that's a nice starter. So maybe I can make that on top of here. Do that again. Now you're welcome to make them anywhere you want, okay? Ooh, I should mention first actually. I did go ahead and separate these sections first on my leaf, so you're more than welcome to do that if it helps it to make sense. If it helps you to make sense of it. That's a better way to put it. So I had just kind of made a line here made lines going towards the center. That's what I did, but again, you can do whatever makes it more understandable for you. Okay, so the tatami mats, let me jump back to the acorn. It's literally just vertical lines meet horizontal lines. So you're welcome to give it a try, like on the side on a scrap piece of paper. Be consistent with it. So it's 1, 2, 3, or 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, or 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, or 4 lines. So it's just nice to kind of practice first, making like a line. That way you know that you have to curve it when you come in, when you go actually go in to do it. So I can start on the side here. I'm trying to zoom in for you guys. So that's what I'm gonna do. I want to do the tatami mats. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All about repetition. So same thing with the top here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Whoops.
Say 1, 2, 3, 4.
See, this is
2, 3, 4.
this is a case where there's a lot of space here just on accident, so I kind of have to make a 5th line there. But that's okay. Like nobody's gonna count every single line that you make. See, look, another 5th line. 6 lines. That's all right. We can try again with the next section. 1, 2, 3. I can only fit 3 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the long stretch. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Whoop, only 3. 2. Now, personally, I kind of need a break from this one, and I think that's just. I think I also needed a break whenever I did the original acorn too. So that is okay. If you're like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? It's okay to pause. Move on to the next one. It's okay. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. So let's see. Why don't I do some paisleys? I'm going to switch it up. Okay. I'm going to put some paisleys in here because I want to show you guys how to do some paisleys. So what's going through in my head right now is I'm looking at the curves on the acorn, and I see that the paisleys also have some curves too. So why don't I use that to my advantage? Maybe put a big old paisley in here. Now it's nice that the paisleys kind of nestle around each other. Can go along with this edge as well. I don't know, I feel like that's a nice contrast from the tatami mats to the paisleys here. Like, what I like to do sometimes is if there's a big area like this, fill it with something bigger and then go smaller. See these smaller spaces here? Well, these are great opportunities for maybe scallops, maybe just dots, maybe squiggles. So maybe I just want to put a bunch of dots in here. Think to yourself, what would contrast these areas? What would make the other elements or the other designs stand out? Maybe I can add some circles. Circles might be kind of cool. That certainly stands out, and it's small enough that I can make plenty of them in here. Maybe some of the circles can be smaller or start to become smaller. Maybe some elements you can make them bigger. Maybe some of them you can nestle them within each other. Where can you squeeze different elements? This is why it's really helpful to have these things nearby. That way you know, okay, I'm not going to forget that I can add dots, or maybe I shouldn't forget that I can add circles somewhere, or just plain old lines. And you can jump around from pattern to pattern too, if it makes it easier for you.
I'm seeing double, so it's hard seeing the double lines. I hope I don't go off the wrong line.
Yeah. What surgery are you going to have?
I'm gonna do the cataracts, but I have the double vision from the MS.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Do you still get vertigo?
Oh yeah, terrible. I have a specialist in December 18th. I've been waiting 8 months to see him.
Ooh, wow. 8 months.
8 months to see him.
Oh my God, that's around the corner. It's only a month away. Now me, I like to jump around and do different patterns because I feel, at least for me, I feel like it helps me to just kind of think about what to do next while not like actually thinking about it. It just kind of like looms in the back of my head whenever I do other patterns.
Oh, I just love this. I'm just doodling away.
Yeah, just doodle, just go for it. If you don't know like exactly what to do for a certain spot, that's okay. I'm happy to help you out. So I think I'll leave that alone for now. I'm still going to come back to the tatami mats later when I have a little more patience with them. Let's see. Maybe I can show you guys how to do the scallops somewhere. So the scallops, I find that they're a little bit easier to do when you have more of a column to work with, because here they kind of nestle between two lines. So I felt like whenever I did this, I felt like the pumpkin, these areas of the pumpkin, the sections, they kind of fit that. So I'll just choose this one because it's a little bit easier. So the scallops, we want our two lines. So I'm going to go ahead and I can just outline this line since I know I'm not going to overlap it. I'm going to keep it as is. I like to start.
My acorn is overkill.
Overkill? In what
Overkill.
way? How?
It's just too much.
Oh,
Just too much.
maybe give it a moment. Maybe move on to something else and see how you feel.
I'll bet it's gorgeous.
Yeah. Okay, so I like to start on one side and make my lines until I reach the opposite end. So I started on the right, made my arches until I reached the left side. And so now I can begin again, starting on the left, reaching for the right, Oh, I've reached the right. So now I can start on the right, reaching to the left. Oh, I've reached the left. Now I can start on the left. Keep on going. These sections don't have to be thicker. They can be thin if you want them to be, if you have more patience. Starting on the right, making my way to the left. I reach the left. Now I can start on the left and keep on going. I love this pattern so much. I know I've used it before in several projects.
You call it scallops?
Yeah, I'm calling it scallops.
Hey Hannah, Party Monster here. I'm gonna take off, but I'll show you what I did
Yeah, let's
real
see.
quick if you
Where
don't
are
mind.
you?
Hate to interrupt, but
Yeah, that's okay. Where are you? There you are.
I put on the blur, right? Or take the blur off, right?
Yes, yeah. That way
Oh,
we can see it a
blur
little
in my
easier.
background is checked. Is that the way to do it?
Uncheck.
Uncheck it. Yeah.
Uncheck. It was originally.
Mhm.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, here we go.
I see you. There we go. Hey,
You did
are
a
you
great job.
scared, Monsterology? Oh my God, that's funny. I love your little guys.
Yeah,
I
there are
love
things.
them.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared, Monsterology. Can you please send me a picture of that? I love it. Thanks, Party Monster.
Everybody have a good Thanksgiving. Thank you, Hannah.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving.
Okay, love
Good
you
to
guys.
see you. Bye. Good
Bye-bye.
luck
Have a
with
good time.
everything. Oh, that's awesome. That's so funny. I love that. Okay, spotlighting again. There we go. Those are so cool. Maybe I should like practice my like faces, like expressive faces like that. There we go. Getting a little confusing now that it's horizontal. I did it. So there's that. Okay, let's see. How about spiral? Or no, not spiral, swirl. Maybe I should just call it spiral. The swirl. Almost reminds me of those starfish, but they're more thin, like they're really thin starfish. So for that, on the original, I had chosen to do that down here on the acorn, just because I felt like it made more sense. Why don't I do that on the leaf? Now for the leaf, I'm gonna redo what I did on the original leaf, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the whole thing in one acrylic marker color. So maybe I'll do, what's this
Oh.
color? Should I do that? It's gotta be a different color. Should I do green or should I do this pinkish color? What do y'all think? Be the green. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so with these acrylic markers, I always got to prime them. Actually, it's safer to prime them with the cap on. That way you don't get any like paint sprays everywhere. Sometimes it helps to do this. There we go. Okay, so how do we do the spiral? guess this is not a very good brand, Marcy.
You have the same brand?
No, no, it's just
Are you just
it's
practicing with that?
no, I'm the flow of paint is inconsistent, so I'm trying to get it to
Oh,
come
I
out
get you.
consistently. See that? Oh, I love this color though. I'm still gonna try. But I know I want to work on this section here.
You know, I just finished. I'm gonna start this, but I just finished my painting from Monday.
Oh, no way.
Can I show you? Yeah, because I was trying. Can I show you? Because you just love that
Yeah.
color. Because
Where are
it's
you?
that color. And
Hold
then
on. Where are you?
my pen was acting up on my most expensive tablet, and so I was getting frustrated. Oh, I have to open my video. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's why I don't see you. That makes sense.
See my. Well,
Oh,
I kept getting phone calls too. Just
there you are. Okay, Karen, let me spot you. Oh, there we go.
my
Okay, so
green. My green. Yeah,
for
for other people.
context for everyone, yeah, this is the painting that we did on Monday with the MS Foundation.
But the green, my green is as vibrant as yours. You just can't see it.
I think it's really vibrant.
Well, it's
I
even it's your color. The color that you're using right now that I went, okay, I have to show you.
Yep, it's the same color. I love
Yeah.
that. And I just love how your leaves stand out against the background. Something about the color, like the way you put them in, it's so pretty.
Well, I tried to copy what you were doing, but my pen, I was working on it on Monday, but my pen
Love
wasn't
it.
working for some reason. So I had to use, good thing I had other pens and I decided, let me just finish it. Although I
Yeah.
think I figured out with my tablet, if I import a draft, because it was gone and then it said you want to import the draft and it popped this one up. So I think I can work on pictures, you know. If only I
Okay.
knew how the program really worked.
I
But
don't
I'm
know. I
happy.
feel
I'm
like
staring at it going, oh wow, it came out great. I'll send it to you because
you're definitely more of an expert than I am by this point.
yeah, but I mean the brushes weren't behaving right and I didn't know why. And I'm pleased that it just went, okay, fine, just go solid on the leaves. You know, it's not working, whatever you thought, whatever she did, whatever everybody else. It's like, you know, just make it, just finish it so you can be happy with it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. I love it.
Okay, now I'm gonna try to do this.
I'm about to give up on this pen. That's driving me crazy.
I'm just doing everything in black.
Yeah, that might have been easier for me too. Okay, so now I'm gonna try spiral again. So with spiral, I need to pick a spot to start with. So it all radiates from one little spot. And then you make your sections after that. So if it helps you to keep things organized, you can always fill it in as you go along, or you can make all the little sections separately.
I'm gonna go to sleep tonight dreaming of spots and scalp lines and coffee mats, squiggles.
Wiggles, doodles, doodles, dots, and swirls. Maybe I'll squeeze a few more in.
Methinks this is gonna take a long time.
Yeah, I think so too. That's kind of why I'm thinking I will show you how to do each of them. But you kind of work on it on your own. So I showed you swirl, paisley, scallops, scales. Let's do scales. It's nice to like do this whenever you need to just, I don't know, take a little break in the day.
Yeah,
Takes like 5 minutes to do, or
Take a little
yeah,
break from your
yeah,
brain.
a break from your brain, a break from your day. Like just take like 2 minutes, 5 minutes to work on a section. Okay, so where was I? Scales. Let's do scales. So they remind me of fish scales. So let's do scales over here. So scales, which one? Here it is. I did scales on this one. So really it's just a bunch of arches where I tried to make them evenly line up. Didn't quite happen, but it's okay. So pick a section. Maybe I'll start here. Maybe I'll put some scales here. So let's start with one scale. Anytime I start a new scale, it's going to be from the middle of the last scale. Like that. Or at least that's how I rationalize it. It may not always turn out that way. So there's the middle here. It's going to jump to the side. Here's the middle. Jump to the side. There's the middle. Jump to the side. Middle. 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 And they may not all line up that way, but it gives you a start. There's the middle. 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 Jump to the middle. Jump to the middle. Jump to the middle and the middle. Maybe I can overlap a little bit. In the middle.
What are you gonna do in that middle?
Now, if your scales end up getting to be kind of wide, it is okay to just not quite do the middle. Maybe like off to the side a bit more. That way you can start to make them smaller. See that?
How do you make a scale? Let me see. Just keep piling it on, huh?
It is okay to reorient yourself. See, that didn't quite make it to the middle, but you know what? We're gonna keep going. Gonna keep going, just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep going. I always do this. I always end up just like creating my own new rules to make the picture make sense. But hey, I started out with a specific pattern.
Looks like a
My
cornucopia
leaf has turned into a corn cob.
A corn cob. I love it.
or an acorn or a cornucopia. Or...
Yeah, cornucopia. I can see the cornucopia. Can definitely see the cornucopia. It's almost like Thanksgiving's just right around the corner. Honestly, I find the scales really relaxing. Even though they don't quite fit the pattern that I started off with, they're just still just really relaxing to do. Cool. Black kitty cat, she's behind me. All right, so that was the scales. You could also call it the corn. Let's do the holly berries. So holly berries, it's nice to have something that looks completely different from everything else. Lots of lines with a bunch of little dots connected to it. So why don't I do that one? Do that one over here again. Super easy. Just make the middle and then have other lines and circles sticking out. Like that.
Oh, you're on your pumpkin.
Yeah, I like to jump around.
I'm still on the leaf.
That's okay.
My corncob leaf. There we go.
So it's nice to have a lot of textures that that clash, like not clash, but like they look
Contrast.
very different.
Contrast.
Contrast, thank you. Yes, contrast, not clash. They contrast against the ones that are next to each other, next to it.
I like how we share brains. Like we know what we
I know.
equal.
I know. This is why, like, I
And
love
you never
coming to
feel
these
stupid. You're like, oh,
classes.
thank you. Right? Thank you
Yes,
for helping me.
exactly. Exactly. Like, I don't have to feel like anything less than I am because I know the word, but you guys help to fill in the blanks. Man, imagine if I was like speaking in front of like a bunch of doctors trying to do this. Be a different story there.
Well, a friend helped me explain. He said, just explain that your brain works a little differently, and sometimes you can't find the word, or you say
Yeah.
something that you didn't intend. You didn't intend it that way, but it popped
Yeah.
out, and then they can feel embarrassed for you. You have to feel embarrassed. Right? Oh, I'm sorry, I judged her.
At least that's the
Right?
hope. You hope they think that way. How's everybody doing? You guys doing all right? I know I'm not done explaining all of them, am I? Vines, I could do that. Now, here's what I can do. I have holly berries and vines right next to each other here, so maybe I can put them next to each other or put them inside the same section. So let's see if we can combine different ones. So same thing with the vine here. I always like to start with the middle. So since I see this area curving and there's a lot of space that I can utilize, I'm gonna put the middle right there. The middle going right through the center of this section. And then I can start with the little petals that come out. Just like that. Maybe that can be my pattern. I can start another one going into the middle of this section.
Or weren't you calling it like Zen tangles or something like that?
Yeah, I think that's the term for like a collection, like a copyrighted collection of doodles.
Oh, and then we did come up with names.
We did.
We did come up with better names. Intuitive patterns.
Something like that. Was it? Ooh, maybe I'll start this one from here. I love doing vines. Now these vines, this pattern that I'm doing right now, I've always loved doing that shape. That's not a Zentangle thing, that's a Hannah thing. Maybe I'll do a little one in there. There we go. I like the vines because it's a little bit more flexible, I think. Now I'm gonna jump up and see if I can finish my tatami mats up here. I think one of the tricks with doing projects like this, like patterns or just anything that might, I don't know, require a bit more of a thought process, is to pay attention to whenever you maybe become frustrated with it, or I don't know, feel like you have to work a little bit too hard for it. Take a pause from it, take a break, and then move on to
Make a bigger
something
pattern.
else.
What I'm doing is making a bigger pattern instead of so intricate.
Yeah. Yeah. See, do what works for you.
Because I'm tired.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, do what works for you, not what works against you.
Yeah, that's what happened on Monday. You know, I was doing really well, and then all of a sudden I just got stuck on not the pen couldn't give me a line. I couldn't get a good line. I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
And then I just went, just stop. And then I thought I'd get to it before today, but it's easier to do art in front of everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, there's paintings that I started them months ago, and I just haven't gone back to them because nothing really feels right. Like the ideas don't feel right to me. And then I'll go back to them when it feels right. And it all just falls into place that way because I'm in a better headspace. So it's always a good idea to kind of catch yourself.
Yeah, and but you have a history of kind of understanding it'll come, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm starting to believe it with the art, but for me, it's not, you know, there's other modalities that I'll go, okay, it'll come. I'll go.
Yeah. Honestly, and it takes practice, it takes like persistence. But I think it's just like anything. Like in other, you can take that idea in other facets of life too.
Well, I'm learning that, I'm seeing that because I don't get angry, like or frustrated or like, ah, you know, I mean, a little bit, but it used to be, oh, it was painful.
Yeah.
That, you know, oh God, I gotta get this right. I got this right. And I've given myself
Yeah.
permission sometimes, I even did it with this last one that, you know, you don't have to finish it. If, you know, if there's
Yeah.
something about it that you like, the color, the shape, the something that you got, that's good enough. Like, you know, we have to be our own mommies.
And that's not a bad thing, you know? Like it's just like how do you go about life without all of this strife, and especially all of this like negativity and strife that's self-inflicted too.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I definitely have those issues too sometimes.
Yeah, you know, my line from doing that solo arts heal with AnCan and
Mm-hmm.
we're just doing the art. It's just, oh, I refuse to not love my paintings.
Yeah,
You know, I
exactly.
just only make them with you, so I don't and then I just go in that zone, whatever that is.
I like how you phrase that. Whatever that is.
That's
Allowing
yeah, you know, like
allowing it to just be.
because Monday it was getting ridiculous, and I was hungry, and I'm like, I want to eat, and I'm like, let me just try a little, and it wasn't working.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes it's nice to be able to be in that mindset where you can let the doodles come to you instead of you choosing what doodles to do. The doodles choose you. Does that make sense?
I don't know if I can do that. I do let the I do let the colors choose me.
Yeah. It's like I don't know, opening yourself up to intuition.
Well, sometimes I've written songs, like or performance pieces, and like little stupid ideas come in my mind, and then my inner critic's going, "That's so stupid. That's just so stupid. Nobody wants to hear that. It's so stupid." Yeah. And
Oh.
the more that voice is, it's so stupid, the more I want to explore that stupid. Yeah. So I really
Okay.
learned to make friends with that critic. Like I've learned, like, okay, thank you for your input.
Interesting.
It's probably got something. You know,
That is interesting
probably got
though.
juice. You know, someone will, you know,
Yeah.
try it out on other people, and they're like, "Oh, that's hilarious! Oh my god, that's so cool!" So I haven't.
I like how you said that though. Like you're that opens you up to want to explore the thing that's stupid.
Well, it's that stupid thing, and it won't leave me alone. You know, it's like, do it, just do it. And I'm like, but it's so
Just do it.
stupid. I mean, and then sometimes it becomes part of the piece. I'm like, you know that Karen, you know what she said? Ain't nobody gonna want to listen to you in that phony accent, you know, like which
Oh.
I got this character, and I was like, well, nobody wants to listen to that phony accent. And I was like, well, fine, I'll just say what you said. Like, and I think I
Listen, I'm
see that you do that
confused.
with art. You're like, well, this is kind of crazy and chaotic, you know, because sometimes your art to me looks chaotic, and I'm like, I don't want
Uh-huh.
it chaotic like that. But I understand that you know, you had the need to do that, and you have enough faith in your artistic capacity to go, I can make it work.
What was that, Marcy?
I forget. I know it's crazy, but if I don't get it out right away, I forget what I was gonna say.
Okay. No, that's okay. I do that too.
Yeah. Something related to whatever Karen was saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all right. I do that too.
Trusting your art.
Yeah. And you're talking about food, and now I smell food, and now I'm really hungry.
Now
I
I'm
don't have
hungry.
appetite lately. I cook something and I take a bite and I'm like, oh, I don't want it.
Oh,
I have absolutely no desire for food.
that makes me sad. Food.
Especially since I have to cook for my husband after I'm finished here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But I still,
Just so y'all know, I'm doing paisleys right now.
I don't know what I'm doing, just some shape.
Just need to close that off. So I'm just doing some squiggly lines to close it off.
Are you gonna cut it out when you're finished?
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna actually cut out the acorn because I think I'm actually done with the acorn. Like even though there's nothing in the middle here, I like that it's empty because I feel like it gives me a nice little like my eyes a nice rest. So I'm actually happy with this right now. And if you find that maybe with your piece you feel like it needs a little something, then take a look at the characteristics of these things. Squiggles, for example, I could easily squeeze in some squiggles in here. Even more circles, I could easily squeeze in more circles in here as well. Probably more spirals too. Maybe I can add a different color if I really wanted to. Something that contrasts all the other designs around it. It's the word of the day, contrast. So just to kind of give you guys an example of how to get it out of here, out of the paper, the way I like to cut things out. Let's go for the big ones. I like to give myself plenty of wiggle room. So cut out the larger shape first and then refine it from there. I just feel like it's easier that way. There we go. So now I usually like to go for the most wide spaces first. So this long stretch right here. Do that first. And then if I need to like cut off little pieces here and there, I can do that too. Whatever makes it easier to get to the thing that I need to cut out. So if you need to cut it into littler pieces, smaller pieces, then feel free to do that.
I think my weirdest one is the acorn.
weird in a good way?
Too much.
Too
much.
Okay.
It went too far.
Well, I still want to see it eventually. How's
Well,
everyone
you know
else
what I
doing?
did, I threw away
Huh?
the first one, right?
Yeah, you mentioned it. Yeah.
So I haven't painted, I'm just doing the doodles and I'll paint afterwards. And then I'll cut it out after I
Oh,
paint it.
okay. Yeah.
Because I fell behind, right? So I had to start doing my doodles.
If anyone wants to share their work, let me know. I probably won't finish the pumpkin tonight because I like to sit on these things. Whenever it comes to like the patterns that I do, I like to sit on them and come back to it maybe when I'm stressed or come back to it just later.
Well, you know how
So,
I conquered it?
hmm?
I conquered it by making bigger patterns
Oh,
instead of like so little,
yeah, instead of tiny ones, that's a good way to approach it too.
Oh, I like that acorn.
Yeah, I do too. I was getting a little bit frustrated with the tatami mats at the top, but I like the way they came out.
You cut it out already?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm happy with this one. I love this pink. I need to like buy some more acrylic paint, like neon acrylic paints. Does anyone else have anything creative to share with us? I'd love to see if you have anything.
No,
you
the
share
card.
your news with us with this group, Hannah?
Share my what?
Your news or your recent event?
Oh, what did I do recently? Is it something I told you? Because I don't remember.
Your left hand?
Oh yeah. That's right. I got engaged. Duh. In case anybody didn't know by
Oh,
now.
congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I can't believe I forgot that. Yes, of course
I
that's
was
good
waiting for
news.
you to
Duh.
share.
Of course that's good
That's
news.
wonderful news, Hannah.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank
I
you
thought I
so
saw a ring on
much.
that finger. I'm like, was that there before?
Congratulations. Good news.
Thank
How
you.
fun.
Thank you guys. I know it was so sweet when he proposed. Like he had spent like a month getting in touch with our close friends and like my family, my close family. And he had spent like a month like telling them what the plan was. And so he planned everybody to like meet up at this place called the Pearl in San Antonio. So it's like we love to just go walk around. Like we take the kids sometimes there too, just to walk around. And so there was this one lawn area in front of a restaurant. It's really pretty like set up. And so we were walking around, I was holding his hand, and I was just looking around everywhere, not even like paying attention to where I was going. And all of a sudden, like I see, oh, let me add my spotlight. All of a sudden, like I look up and I see my brother-in-law there, and so I'm like, what's he there? What's Kevin doing there? And then my sister, Maddie, was right next to him, and I was like, oh, what's Maddie doing there? What's going on? And then I look like down the line, and like there's a bunch of people that I know from different parts of my life, my family, my friends, and they're all in a line, and they're all like holding a piece of paper, a big piece of paper in front of them, and each piece of paper has like a different letter on it. And so all together it said happy birthday because this was on my birthday. And so it said happy birthday. And of course I was like, what the hell? What is this? And so then they turned it over and it was suddenly, will you marry me? On the
Wow.
paper. And so at that point, I hadn't looked at Junior. And so I look to the side and he's already on his knees, on one knee and like proposing to me. It was so cute.
Oh, how fun.
It was it was such a like surreal experience because I couldn't find my words. Again, could not find my words. And so I kept saying, am I alive? But what I meant to say was, is this real? This feels surreal. But what kept coming out was, am I alive?
That's so
So
cute.
obviously your answer was yes.
Yes. Yes, I'm alive. Yes. But I just find it funny that that's all I could say was, am I alive? So yes, that was it. It was crazy to see everybody
Am I
there.
dreaming?
Am I dreaming? Yes. Thanks for bringing that up, Vera.
Of
That
course,
was-
it's such a happy news.
That
And
was-
you're always asking us to share, so.
Thank you. I
I'm
know.
glad I
That
got
was
to hear it because I missed it. I was on a phone call and I could see like you were sharing this news and everybody was happy. I'm
that's-
like, what am I missing? What am I missing? So I only got the bullet points, but now I'm like, okay, Vera, what about your news?
well, now you got the full story because I think even when I first mentioned it, it wasn't the full story either.
That is true. So I'm glad it's a beautiful story. It's so sweet.
Thank you. Yeah, he was so sweet.
It's nice how you got everybody involved.
I know. I know. Seriously.
Be part
And
of
it-
that moment.
And it was so funny because like leading up to that moment, I was taking my time. Like I was taking my time and I noticed that he was on his phone a lot. So I was getting really really annoyed with him because I didn't say anything. I was getting annoyed with him because he was on his phone instead of paying attention to me. And so yeah, I found out that's why. It's because he was planning everything. So all is forgiven. Yeah, it was really a magical, like really sweet moment. So now we're planning things and stuff now. It's really fun.
Is there a wedding date, Hannah?
Not yet. Like we're gonna have to like figure out how much we like actually want to spend on this and just kind of go from there. And then I'm sure everything will fall into place after that. Just like figure out a budget and then probably go like venue shopping.
You know what we did? Instead of a big wedding, I saved for a house while we were still dating. We started putting our money away for a
Smart.
house instead of a big
Yeah.
wedding. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you-
that's smart.
Do you want to see the
Yeah.
unpainted version?
Yeah, let's see. Anything you guys, if you guys are ready to show me, like I'd love to see it. We'd all love to see. So let me do Marcy and then Sharon. I saw you put your hand up, so no worries. Where are you, Marcy? There you are. Okay. Ooh, Marcy, I need to make this bigger.
Wow.
You see how the acorn
my
is a little
God.
overkill?
You finished it. No, I don't think it's overkill. I really don't. I feel like it looks like jewels, but they're black and white. But
I'll paint it, but because I fell behind because I threw the other one away. And then I'm gonna work on this on my own. I don't know if you could see that.
yeah, that's gonna look so nice.
So I'm gonna do a picture too, maybe, on my own.
I am seriously impressed at how quickly you went. Like
Oh,
how
I thought it took
quickly-
forever. That's why on the pumpkin I started going real big.
Okay, that
I'm
makes sense
tired.
though.
My fingers are tired.
But look at that. Like even with my my own my leaf, like it's taken me a while.
Yeah.
You were fast. I love it.
I like all the
Just-
shapes in it.
Just
Especially
think
next to the
what
busy-
she's gonna
Especially
produce
next to
when
the busy.
Yeah, Sharon.
just think what she's gonna produce when she gets her vision done.
I know.
I know.
Double
It's
vision.
like, I'm done.
Unstoppable, Marcy. I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm embarrassed to show mine, but
no,
I got
let's see
tired
it.
of the little marks. I can't really see it very well.
Oh, okay. So I
So-
see the holly.
Yeah.
Oh, that pumpkin. Yep, I see your pumpkin. I love it. I love your little pumpkin. I can't wait for you to
You put
fill in
Yeah, I
the
just
cloud
thought,
and the leaves.
yep.
And your color choice is nice too.
I
Good
was
night.
wondering if people
Good
were
night,
all
Sharon.
drawing.
Hi, Sharon. I love your tree, Sharon, that you had
Thank
imagination enough to put in the tree, you know?
Thank you.
I
That's
agree. It's
cool.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I was
And
wondering if people were, drawing all these different things because
mhm.
it got started late, and I'm like, well, I don't want to just do one thing, neither does anybody else.
Marianne, I love your blue pumpkin. I might be a little bit biased.
Well,
I love it.
I got tired, so I was about to turn my, say goodnight to you, but I'm glad I stayed because I got to hear your story, which I absolutely loved.
Oh, yay!
That's so exciting and
It
so
was so
sweet.
sweet. It was
Yeah.
so sweet.
Aw.
I have to say, your acorn, I love how like detailed it is.
Oh,
That
I think
acorn.
I overdid my acorn.
I
I got carried away.
It looks like there's depth in it though.
Oh, well, I think in the morning I'll
Somehow.
like it better.
Yeah,
Usually
give
that's what
yourself some
happens.
time.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm glad
And
you
then,
stayed. I'm glad you got to hear it.
me too. I would have been, if I missed it, I would have been sad. So, and I'll finish the other ones tomorrow because I'm like ready to go to sleep.
Totally get it. Thanks for
But
sharing.
thank you. Well, good night, everybody. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Yes,
Good
happy
night.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Yes. Sandra, there you are, Sandra. Whoop,
So,
Oh, so
yeah.
there you are. Okay.
So I
There it
cut
is.
this guy out
Yes.
and I'm still working on these because
There we go. At least you actually completed one.
yes,
Like you completed
yes.
the whole pumpkin, like you cut it out, like, and it looks good.
And that's it. I didn't outline it at first.
Mm-hmm.
And then after I painted it, I kind of lost it.
I love
After
the
Like,
you-
white dot.
where did it go? So I kind of just drew it over it.
Oh, so did you do everything in pencil first? Is that what you mean?
Mhm.
Oh, I
And then I
gotcha.
painted it and then the pencil marks were gone.
Ah,
So I'm
okay.
like,
They kind of disappeared.
okay,
Yeah.
let me just draw it. So yes, I was able to
Okay.
finish this and I wanted to make it bigger. I started out with this little guy and I'm like, no, that's too small. So then I did this and then I started on the leaf and then the acorn, where'd he go? I haven't done much with it.
Oh, there
But
it
I
is. I
was
can
also
see the
thinking I wanted
lines.
to make it bigger.
Mhm.
So
No, it looks good
I've got a
though.
head start anyway.
I never would have been able to tell that you hadn't started out that way if you hadn't told me. So, but it looks good. It looks really good, and I especially love the middle section, like all
Yeah,
those dots
it-
that you put and the subtle lines. Yeah.
You
Is it
can't
holly?
see all
it
of the
looks like the
pictures on
holly.
like the vine,
Yeah.
Ah, I see it now.
the
I like
dots
that
and
though. Yeah, I
Mhm.
see it now. I like that it's more subtle now.
The markers are a little light for you to see, I guess, on the camera.
That's
And the
okay
pink.
though. And I'm loving like the orange that you put on the side on the paisleys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that orange. I think it looks good.
Okay. All righty. Well, thank
Lovely.
you and congratulations again.
Thank
That's a
you.
sweet story.
Oh,
And I did see that you had a ring when you were pointing at something, and I'm like, I
you're
don't remember
like,
that baby being there.
that's funny. All thanks to Vera for remembering.
Did you get to see the
remind me.
northern lights the other day?
No, did you? Oh
It was amazing.
my
Y'all are
God.
so
One night.
lucky.
One
Oh my
night.
gosh. Where are you at
Seriously.
that you saw them? How far north are you?
Texas.
We're in San Antonio,
I'm
Texas.
South San Diego. I didn't see them. They didn't reach us.
Man.
It
Okay,
was
so
mostly just red.
really? So did you see them without what is it? Without a camera?
It wasn't just like a tint, like you can kind of see. But I was able to get them better with the phone.
Oh, okay. But it was a tint without the phone?
Yeah, it wasn't
So cool.
like, I don't know if you can see the picture.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
Oh,
see it.
it's so
That's a good
beautiful.
picture.
I'm so jealous.
That's a good picture. Can we
I
see it
mean,
again?
it were really some amazing colors.
Ooh,
I was just so excited.
those
And
are not the usual Aurora colors either.
Ah, wrong one.
They didn't make it to Houston area. Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
oh,
that's gorgeous.
look at
You can't
that.
really
you can
see
see a
them,
star
but
too. You see the star?
yes.
Wow, how
Ooh.
cool is that? That's such a pretty,
Wow. It looks like
that's
a
such a
double
pretty
double
blend.
double moon, it looks like.
Mm.
Because it's pretty dark out here where I'm at, which is
Mm.
nice.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
because where I'm at, I'm by the airport, so it's
oh,
it's very bright and loud. Oh, that's so
oh,
pretty.
and then I took a picture just of the sky. So
Ooh,
not the north, to contrast, like, look, it wasn't just my
yeah,
phone making this.
like here's
So
proof that it's there's the control.
that was amazing to me. I wished, could have seen more, like more of the greens and the purples, but it's just amazing we were able to see it this far south.
That's
Oh,
kind of what I was thinking. Man, I didn't see it. I don't even remember. I don't even know what my excuse was.
well,
I didn't see
it's
it.
too much light there in the city and by the
That's
airport
true.
and all that.
Yeah, that's true. But that is so cool. You got some good pictures. I love
It was
that.
nice.
Thanks for sharing that. I love it.
And I also wanted to tell you that I got to go to Andy Warhol's museum in Pittsburgh.
Oh, it's in
Nice.
Pittsburgh. How was that?
Mhm. It was really cool. He had a lot of pictures of like the celebrities, that he's
Uh-huh.
done. And it just showed like his life through his life,
Oh,
how it
okay.
evolved. And it's like 5 floors. Like each
Oh,
floor had something different.
okay. Okay.
And 5 or 6, I think it was 5. And they have there like uh 2 big rooms, I guess, of articles belonging to him. And
Articles, okay.
well, like paintings and where he, like, his books, his art books
Oh,
and
his sketchbooks? Yeah.
sketchbooks and
Okay,
things like
cool.
that.
Why is
Mhm.
that museum there?
Was he born there,
Because he
maybe?
was from there, I
Oh,
believe.
okay. Yeah, I don't know where he's from, but I feel like
Yeah.
that would make sense. Or like if he lived
Mhm.
there for most of his life, that would make sense.
I always just like not assume. Like I always think of New York when I think of Warhol. Like
Yeah.
because he was part of that big Studio 54 and that scene there.
Mm-hmm.
To me, like New York is synonymous for him. I did not know he was from Pennsylvania. That's so interesting.
Yes,
Pittsburgh.
they're in Pittsburgh.
Interesting.
I don't know what. Oh, and then his screen, he has a screen machine. I was able to take a little video of myself that they had there where you could do that, like a silent movie type.
Oh.
And then his blotted line technique, they were
Uh-huh.
explaining how he did that in
Oh.
the 1950s. He discovered that when he was in college. Well, he went to college there.
Oh, he
And
went to
Maybe
college
that's it.
there. Yeah, maybe that's why it's there.
yeah, and his mom followed him everywhere. But so that they showed how he did the blotted line
Blotted
technique
line technique.
with
Okay.
like a paper over a paper.
Like it's not the screen printing, is it? I
it-
haven't
to,
I don't remember anything that I learned about Andy
to
Warhol.
repeat I don't know, that I took this picture where he would do the painting on one picture. I don't know if you could see this.
Yes.
and then it would be over another page underneath. So he would like flip it, and so now you have so he would add layers to it.
Add
On
layers.
the one.
Huh.
I was meaning to look it up because he used the different paints on different layers.
Oh, sorry, let me add you again.
I don't know if you can see that at all. Blotted.
Okay. Blotted line technique. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, that's what
I'm sure I've seen some of his paintings that have that technique. I'm just not remembering it right now.
That's so interesting.
You probably remember the Marilyn Monroe.
Of course, and the Campbell soup.
Yes, well,
Campbell soup,
they
yeah.
make Heinz ketchup there and in Pittsburgh, and he did a lot of the wrapping, the drawings on the cans of Campbell soup and
Oh yeah, yeah.
so forth. And his self-portraits and his wigs. They even have wigs because he wore wigs.
Oh, I didn't know that. What?
He wore wigs.
I didn't know that. He wore wigs.
Yeah, and corsets because he had some kind of
I think I knew
injury. Well,
that,
he got
yeah.
shot actually.
I didn't know
He got shot and he survived. So he would wear these corsets. I don't know. It's very, very interesting.
That is pretty cool. So he would wear corsets. I had no idea. Okay, he's all right. He's more interesting than I remembered.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was, all that, but it was, cold for my standards, right?
For South Texas standards.
I
I
don't know if you can see that.
Barely.
Yeah, so it's multiple stories.
Okay, so that's in front of it.
Mhm,
Nice.
mhm.
Nice. How long were you in Pittsburgh?
Like 4 or 5 days.
Oh, okay, it's a good amount of time.
We went to a football game and then we went to a hockey game and went all over the place. They have such beautiful architecture and just it was a lot of fun. A lot of different things. A lot of they have a lot of like pop-ups and that, a lot of artistic people.
Nice.
Yeah, I heard that Pittsburgh is a cool place.
Yeah, a lot of neat, interesting
And a lot of
artists and things.
Yeah,
They might be
artists.
from the sort of Midwesty, whatever the heck that is. And not everybody wants to live in New York.
Who else wants to share? How are we doing?
I wanted Vera to share her news. She outed you. I'm outing her.
What's my news?
I don't know.
I don't have any news. Well, my niece just got engaged. One of my nieces did.
Oh,
so.
congrats. All
Right.
right. Congrats.
Last weekend, I believe. So I really don't have much news. I mean, no. I'm just here, girls. Just hanging with my homies.
Hanging with your homies. How about you, Maria?
And, yeah, I've got not finished, but let me see.
Ooh. Oh, I love the blue and the orange. Oh, that's lovely.
I couldn't decide what to do with the bottom of my acorn. So
Oh, okay. That'll come to you. I think it'll come to you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like
that's
this.
so good.
So when you cut them out, are you putting them into a collage type of thing, or you just?
I thought about doing that actually. Yeah, that reminds me. I did have another idea. Man, I wish I would have remembered to say it earlier. Of to put them together in a collage, and then maybe figure out how to set them in a what do you call it? A floating frame.
Oh.
I'm looking around because I thought I had a floating frame somewhere in here. Oh, I think I do. It's kind of tricky to like get things to stay in place in a floating frame. But they're fun, you know, like if you can like make a little collage, it's fun to like arrange it and just have it there sitting in the frame. Man, I thought I had one around here somewhere.
Oh, and I tried to do flowers by myself, and I thought it was good. Oh, these look so easy, and this is gonna be a piece of cake, and it was so hard
Oh man.
with watercolor.
Flowers,
There's only one or two of them that I like.
Flowers
So
with the watercolors.
yeah.
But hey, I'm glad you at least tried it.
Let's see
Look
it.
at that.
I usually don't do anything on my own unless
Let
we're
me
doing it in class.
spotlight you.
Spotlight it.
There it is. Oh, those are gorgeous, Maria.
A couple of them came nice.
What?
I thought some of them kind of got too mushed in together.
What
They're
in the
beautiful.
world, those are gorgeous.
Yeah, it was fun. I find it hard to control watercolor though. It's like if you're trying to be a little detailed with it.
Yeah. Well, the thing about watercolors is that you have to learn how to let go of some of that control. Like you're there to guide the water, but within the confines of your guidance, it's still going to do what it wants to do.
Like nature.
Yes, like
I mean,
nature.
it works for that, for those flowers.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say,
Thank you.
Maria. Like I can see the watercolor texture, and it's beautiful,
Yeah.
gorgeous.
She was doing like vases too, but I found like those are so hard to kind of for
Wow.
me to do a vase. So I just did
Yeah.
Then she had leaves, and I said, I think I better quit while I had, Mom, because the leaves looked like I was gonna screw up. So.
Oh, that's funny.
You know, we have to really embrace our own freaking normal.
Your own normal.
You
That's
know,
true.
it's like, why do what she did? She already did it. You know, it's a, you know, like
She already did it. Yeah.
you know, like in Hawaiian culture, they have a lot of music jams, and when it's your turn, if you're not going to do something on your own, it's like just sit out of the circle. You know, why do what somebody else did? Find your own interpretation. I mean, I love that that's part of the culture. It's like what, you know, learn from the master and then do your own thing.
I like the use of that phrase though. With art, find your own normal, or
Well,
yeah,
it's
find
an
your
MS
own.
thing, but you know, I
It
mean,
is an MS thing, but I feel like that's kind of my goal. Like what I want to be able to teach is, I guess, self-sufficiency in art, but then also like finding what your own normal is.
but
And
self-expression too.
yeah, expression, yeah. Like how can you guys express yourself within the I don't know, within like what you guys can do or
Within the
capable of
confines
doing.
of our ability, kind of thing.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
And not even your ability, just your self-expression. You
Your
know, just
expression, yeah.
what do you feel? Yeah, like what was it? I don't know, one we did recently where, you know, everybody did something in the axolotl, everybody did something in purple and pink like Hannah, and I was just like, no, I don't want purple. No, I don't want it. You know, and sometimes
That's
I
okay.
go, I'm not going to do what she did, and I'm wrong. You know, and then I go like, okay, maybe I'll change my mind, but to have that, to just trust that, no, it's not my color.
Yeah.
Colors, not to. Even I could show you what I'm wearing today, down to the underwear, pink and purple. It's like I've totally got those colors going for me, but you know, sometimes just not feeling pink.
And honestly, that's okay. That's why I tell people you can show up to class and not even do the project. And I'm not like, that's okay.
You know
not
what I'm
gonna be
gonna do, Hannah,
offended.
with you know, the other picture I'm gonna make? I'm gonna do it like we did with the leaves last Monday. I think I'm gonna, you know, do the background like that and
Oh
work
yeah.
the pumpkin and the,
With that kind of blurry background.
yeah, I like that. I'm gonna try that again.
I like that idea. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that. How do you say it? Bokeh?
Yeah,
In the
bokeh.
background, and then you cut these out, like, and put them, like, put these cutouts.
Yeah, on
in
top of the
front.
bokeh. That's a good idea.
May I show you? I'm not by any means done, but I have on my acorn, I did the top with like a gel pen, but
Yeah, let's see it.
I'm trying to figure out what color to use for the purple down below.
Yeah,
Let me unblur myself too.
yeah, it won't let me spotlight you unless you. There you
The
are.
Secret Service.
Oh, there. Oops, sorry.
There it is.
So do you
Ooh.
see how the acorn has like I use that copper gel,
Yeah.
but like on the purpley lavendery part, like what color would go with it without being too like contrast against the like that copper up above.
Yeah, and the copper was with a gel pen. Maybe a bronze or like a gold, maybe.
The gold. Oh yeah.
Yeah, gold I think would work well because it would stand out against the purple and it would go well with the copper.
Okay, I'll try that. I'll use my extra on the side and put you know how I went outside the line.
Oh,
Like
test it.
that area to test it. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, because sometimes depending on the brand, it may not like show up on top of it.
And I started my pumpkin, but you know.
Yeah, I was gonna ask to see it. I love how tiny you were able to make those scales.
Oh, I tried. It was a struggle. But
Teeny tiny. It looks so good.
My green up above, it turned out it was really bright and I had to mute it. I have a white watercolor paint, so I used white on top to mute it because it was way too bright.
I can see that. Yeah, the mute. Yeah. I think that was a good way to handle that too, because it fits in nicely with the blue pumpkin.
Thank you.
Yeah, that looks good.
So when you say the gold, do you mean kind of like that orangey gold color that she had in the corner that had nothing to do with the acorn?
Well,
Or
if
you
it's a
mean real
gel pen, then if it's a gel pen, then it's probably like a metallic gold. Is that right, Vera? Is it?
Yes, it is. It's it's this gel pen. So the one I used was this color.
Oh, okay.
And then this is my gold gel pen that I have that I can use.
Wow, okay. What brand is that?
It's just Inkjoy.
Inkjoy, okay.
Which is a Papermate.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes, Papermate. I love these things. I use tons of different colors of Inkjoys whenever I taught. You know, like anyway, I would color code like whenever I had reading groups, I would color code them according to, you know, with my gel pens and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, just so I know, like one group I used like blue and another group I would use green. So that way, whenever I would go back, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot to write the group name down, but I know it's this group because I used blue. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that does make sense. Yeah, you're color coding.
I do colors for a lot of things. Hannah, can you move that green pen out there so I can take a picture of and get your acorn down? And
you know what? Why don't I just put them all together? What am I doing?
When I see that hole, it's like, what the heck?
What is it?
What is that hole? And now you're missing the top of the
Oh, here, hold on.
Wait, you're missing the top of the acorn, even though I have a big one of it, but I like seeing them all together.
There we
You
go.
know, who knows? Maybe one day I'll listen to her and I'll go, okay, I think I'll just paint. I think I will, but I never do. But that's okay.
That's okay, Karen.
I do marvel at what does come out. I mean, that just gives me so much pleasure. I can't wait to send you my bouquet because
I want to see
the color is so incredible. And I was showing it on a different tablet, but I'm trying to problem solve why. I'm getting tired of hearing me go, oh no, it really looks a lot better. You can't see it. You can't see it. But here, I don't know, because now I have it out. I'm just so pleased that I did it. Let's see.
Yeah, let me add
I'm giving up on the I'm not giving up complete. Yeah, it won't. It's I don't know why. Is it like too much light? Is like why it won't give that really vibrant. Okay, you'll just have to see it.
Yeah.
In an email. I don't know.
Yeah, in an email, but it still looks vibrant enough. But I'm sure there's like a lot of
No, it's
detail that
like
I'm not
really,
seeing.
it's really gorgeous.
I love it, Karen.
Pretty,
I know.
But when you see it, so it was worth spending
Oh,
time with it.
lovely.
But when you see it,
I love
it's
the
really,
blue.
it's
So
color.
pretty.
I do too. Yeah.
I love
And it's
that.
like
Yeah.
I don't know, it turned out really nice. I love it, Karen.
It's
She totally
beautiful.
mastered the background with the little circles. She totally mastered.
Yeah, I mean, I was really
Mhm.
close. And I mean, I just stopped with the leaves and I stopped, yeah, with the leaves. And I just went, you know, I'm so close. I'm so close.
All
So
right,
Hannah,
y'all.
Hannah, I missed
Uh-huh.
that class. Is there a recording of that one?
No, because it's the MS foundations.
Yeah,
Well, they are recorded, but it's always like hit or miss whether or not they can put it up
I
in
see.
You know what?
time.
You know what I
So
can do, Maria?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna do this right now. I can take a screenshot. I mean, I'll show you because finally it stopped saving my Google thing, but in my gallery, it saves the steps.
Oh.
Like,
oh
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah, I forgot you saved
oh,
them.
well, it just went away. But if I send you the steps, you'll probably be able to, you know,
You'll be able
figure
to
it
do it?
out,
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think so. I think
right?
so.
Okay.
All
That's worth a
right.
try.
So, I just want to make an announcement for AnCan. We are gonna have our veterans class, um, veterans appreciation class next December 11th. So the registration is out for that. So here's the project. I keep saying here it
Ooh,
is.
that's
Wow.
nice.
So
Wow.
so I love this painting. I actually did not invent this painting. This was from a colleague of mine. Um, but I did modify it though. So this coworker, colleague of mine, she's another artist who used to work with the hospitals, with me in the hospitals, and I just happened to attend one of her group classes where she did this like a very like the exact same background as this and a very similar foreground with the trees and the what is it the mountains. Except what I did was I made it more 3D. So we're gonna use the what is it the paste the what is it the modeling paste for this. Oh, what is it? Oh, it's not modeling paste. Why am I losing my words again? Where is it? This stuff. It is modeling paste.
Did we buy that for something else? We did have that, didn't we?
Yeah, so AnCan will send it to you if you need some more. Okay, so so anyone watching this video, I'm gonna go ahead and put the registration link in the description and sign up if you're a veteran, if you are friends with a veteran, are family members of a veteran. It'd be nice to, you know, have a little fun paint day with everyone. So you will get the modeling paste courtesy of AnCan and our sponsors. So that's December 11th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
December 11th.
Mhm.
That's a Thursday.
That is a Thursday. Yes, it's the second Thursday in the month.
Yeah. And then is there going to be a third in December?
Yes. So there will also be a regular class, a regular AnCan class. So that is going to be, I want to say the 18th. Yes. So this regular art class is always the third Thursdays in the month. So December 18th for the next regular art class.
So Hannah, you're
Mhm.
gonna do that with the modeling clay. Are you gonna have to do it in 2 steps so that it dries and then you're able to paint over it?
No, this time we're actually going to be painting the background first. Let me show you. We're going to paint the background first, and then we're going to be mixing our colors together. So, well, mixing the paste and the color together.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. So that does make it a little bit easier.
Is
And
the
what is-
river, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Is the river, does it have modeling paste as well?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
It does. You can kind of see the texture just a little bit.
Yeah, I thought I could see it. Very
Yeah.
cool.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna need a canvas board for that apparently. What size?
Yes. So this one is 9 by 12, and because this is the veterans class, if you sign up, we can send it to you. Yeah. So whatever you need, like you'll have the option to choose whether or not you need all of the supplies, or pick and choose what you do need. Yeah, I'm excited.
And when was the other class? The regular one for AnCan?
Yeah, December 18th.
Oh, the 18th.
Yeah, the 18th. All right, I'm gonna stop recording. Dun, dun.
Oh, good. Now we could say what we really want.